making this video as a resource, a tool, a piece of inspiration for the anarchist father out there that does not want to fight for custody of their children. I mean, why would you have to fight an atheist bureaucracy to have a relationship with your children? I'm not sure why our society condones a system where we put family matters, which are totally personal, totally subjective, into a state-run program that takes care of their property. In an anarchist view, we do not compel people to do things by force. We do not use violence or compulsion or anything to make people do the things that they should do because they want to. Now, obviously, if there's a reason that there shouldn't be a relationship between a parent and their son or daughter, obviously some kind of third-party arbiter could look at that. Somebody who is genuinely not, doesn't have any kind of bias toward the father or the mother or any kind of social agenda. They actually look at the evidence objectively and they decide what is best. Anyway, I don't want any legal action. That's why I'm making this video. I just don't understand why we can't talk and make an agreement and follow that agreement. Anyway, that's why I'm making this. Thanks. The main reason I'm making this video is that I want really a change, and I want it to be non-violent. I don't want any kind of violence. I don't think I need to enlist the state to do my bidding. I would think that amongst reasonable people, agreements could be made and kept. Alright, first a little background on this drama. First off, I left Columbus, Ohio back in February, shortly after Valentine's Day. And I didn't feel very much love at that time. I didn't give any Valentines out to anybody. And but on Facebook, shortly after I left, everybody cut me off, and except for a couple people back in Columbus, and I guess they aren't real intimate with Lori or her children. So I was looking on my friend Israel's page, and he was lamenting about how it sucked there in Columbus. And I just replied that, and I just posted on his wall that, I might be coming to the Columbus area, and I felt the same way when I lived there. And then later in the day, Haven Sierra, Lori's daughter, oldest daughter, I was on Izzy's page and saw that you commented on a status saying that you were coming out in this direction sometime soon. I'm wondering when that is and whether or not you've told my mom, because I'm sure that's something you need to tell her If you plan on dropping by our house at all, thanks. And this is what I said back. Maybe never if no one wants to talk. Perhaps your mom should call to talk about it. Or perhaps you could be an adult and do it yourself. If you think it's wrong how Lori has treated me, I'd like to hear from you. I'm not even sure why I had to leave. Your mother has never told me. She has promised letters and phone calls. I just miss and love Bella. What should I do? I don't know. Here's her reply. Haven Sierra, my mother promised you nothing. If Bella wants to talk to you or send you letters, we have sent them. She doesn't ask for you other than that. Well, back in July, I spent a whole package full of painting supplies, and I specifically asked for a painting out of those dozens of canvases that I sent, and Lori agreed to send me one. It's November now. I'd just like to have my painting. I can't believe that you guys didn't sit Bella down first thing and have her make a painting for me, because that's why I bought those paints and sent them. But, you know, you guys doing that for me, I guess, is asking too much. I know that must be difficult to hear, but it's the truth. When you were here, you neglected her most of her basic needs, whether that be her teeth or the need a child has for attention and affection. Well, regarding the teeth, I believe it was Aaron and I who took Bella to the dentist last July, and not this in 2010, and she recommended 5 teeth. Your mom was totally dead set about doing it, and later on last summer, back in like August, after her teeth had got abscessed, I was going to take her to the children's hospital and get that done for free. Wouldn't have cost a darn thing. And Lori would not allow me to do it. So, and another thing about her teeth, when I left the first time, her teeth were fine. And when I came back, her teeth were rotten. And I was the one that got her back into the habit of brushing her teeth. I'm the one that took her to the dentist. I was the one willing to take her to the dentist, but your mom wouldn't let me. So you're right. The health of her teeth is totally my fault. There were many people who were eyewitness to that. Really? Did they see any crimes committed? If they did, why haven't I been charged? Even if you say you love her, you didn't do it very well, and although you deny this through and through, I personally think you can't see your own flaws because of your selfishness. I had some serious problems with everyone regarding the death of my daughter, and that's why I was in treatment at the VA, because of that. selfish